Where do you see the world going? And I guess, for our listeners, which tend to be Australian leaders, business owners, where do you see things happening with, the rise of data centers, more interconnections from Megaport, more AI? Like if you were to crystal ball with your knowledge, what would, and to simplify it into a business owner or a business leader's language, like where's the next 3 years going to take us?
Tech spends our life telling the world that we're going to make your life simpler and easier, and actually the outcome of it is it gets more and more complex and more challenging, and it's why companies like Red become so critical to be partnership inside any company. And so Megaport, if you look at our journey, we were about connecting you from a data center to a cloud, and 11 years ago there really was one big cloud provider, which was AWS, and if you had to predict back then, someone could have said, there will only ever be one cloud company. We'll all just live in AWS and that's the future. That never plays out, ever, because you always end up in this position where competition rises, differentiation between certain things. The rise of Azure has been unbelievable. But actually what's happening is the actual opposite. We're seeing data centers exploding, growing faster than ever before. People are trying to move to one cloud, and then find out that actually they're really now multi-clouds, two clouds. And what's really interesting about that is the AI revolution right now is demanding massive data shifts from one data center to another. And we're seeing the rise of the next cloud, which is the GPU as a service play. Yeah, the future is constantly complex, but companies like Megaport are trying to simplify and enable that. And it's for us, every sort of premise of every single thing that we build is hyper automated. We're the only sort of network as a service company that can in 60 seconds connect you to anything on our platform. And not a single human is involved, and that's why we can do that. And there's not another telco on the planet that can do that. They just can't.